Hey everyone, so today we are going to discuss artificial intelligence and feminine gendered behavior and how we actually look at AI and what we expect of it. So I just want to show you a quick article so that we can have a point of reference to discuss it. So the article is called Theorizing Femininity and Artificial Intelligence, a Framework for Undoing Technology's Gender Troubles. And this is from the Journal of Cultural Studies, which was released on July 1st, 2020. So the quote states, first, AI is domesticated by its association with femininity as docile, responsive, and nurturing. The feminization of AI, Siri, Cortana, Alexa, normalizes gendered labor divisions that align femininity with symbolic communicative labors. Second, femininity is associated with objects, e.g. smartphones, that require perpetual monitoring, updating, and replacing. The objectification of femininity is old, but it takes on new contours when connected with objects that are serially replaceable, customizable, and designed to fit traditionally gendered roles like taking notes, managing calendars, and making lists. Third, femininity is associated with technologies that challenge essentialized distinctions between artificial and actual intelligence. Rationalities for how we distinguish authentic from artificial sustain gendered, race, class, structural inequalities. Gendered boundaries are replicated in the original Turing test for artificial intelligence, which compares guessing the gender of an unknown communicator with distinguishing between human and machine generated communication. I thought this was an interesting topic to discuss. So for example, I'll use this channel as an example. 100% of my audience is male. Now, of course, there may be some outliers of individuals that are not allowing their gender to be known, which could be female, right? So, but for the most part in the tech industry, it's mostly males. Typically, men are not going to see women as a threat. They're going to be, as the research study said, males may be more comfortable with females giving them instructions through their GPS or recommendations and suggestions because they're not going to take a voice of a woman as a threat. They're going to feel more comfortable. They're going to be more relaxed. Now, the interesting part though is that they're willing to learn from an AI that is a woman. That may not necessarily translate to a real life woman. They may not want to take the advice of a woman because at that point, it may create a true to life objection and affect an individual's leadership role, where they stand. The issue arises when, in my previous video, I discussed relationships and with AI and how that can be affected with the future of dating when individuals start falling in love with AI. So how is that going to affect the intrinsic perspective or self-worth, especially of males who are using AI tools that are primarily all female? Because there seems to be a disconnect between the acceptance of help with an AI female, such as with Alexa or Siri, for example, versus their real life wife or girlfriend. And they may not want to take instruction or help from their real life partners that are women. So I think it's an interesting issue, or when we use existing AI software that has the ability to simulate as a woman that has free will or choice, or, for the lack of words, to talk back and argue with them. Would males then be more receptive to accept, instruction, help, even, like with GPS instructions? So I think it's an interesting balance of how humans are being conditioned to look at female AI software as an object that they would listen to, but not truly consider, versus a real woman. So I think we're going to see a lot more articles and research as far as the psychology of virtual reality versus reality, and how that's going to affect the perspective with real life interactions that specifically affect women. And so I just wanted to put this question out there and see what people think. So let me know in the comments. All right, guys, have a great evening. Bye-bye.